Nompila was saying earlier, you've already done so much. You've survived 100% of your bad days already. You can survive what's going to come next. And I think what I want to leave you with is maybe give you the 5 points of resilience. Okay, so resilience is our ability to bounce back. But not only to bounce back, but to bounce back stronger than we were before when something comes along the way. None of us are under any illusions that life is easy, and there is, of course, no such thing as a life without challenges. Doesn't matter where we come from, what kind of life we live, how much money we have, there is always challenges. But you have within you this ability to bounce back. Okay, so as soon as we give up on the idea of this perfect life without challenges, and we recognize that we have something within us that can help us, life becomes easier and more joyful. Okay, it doesn't take away the challenges, but as soon as we recognize that there are things we can do when the challenges come, we learn to live, like I say, with contentment and with joy. Okay, so there's people that have shared many things here, and I'm not going to go into great detail, but in 2016, I had a complete breakdown, and I lost 2 years of my life to medication that I cannot remember. I lost my house, my car, my job, everything, just you name it, I lost it, and I had to build back. But I'm so grateful for that time in my life, because it connected to me to powerful people, and it showed me how much I am loved and cared for by my family and friends. But in this journey, I learned the 5 points of resilience. Okay, and I'm going to use my hand like this because I've built it around our hand. And the first thing of resilience, so resilience is the ability to bounce back. Okay, remember that. So like an elastic band, we can stretch it, and it stretches, but as soon as I let it go, it bounces back. Alright, you can stretch, and as soon as we let you go, you should be able to bounce back. This is how you do it. Doesn't matter where you are in life, what money you have, you do it this way. Your thumb, if you hold your thumb up like this, okay, look at it, it is forward facing. Okay, so the first F of the hand for resilience is be forward facing. Okay, you do whatever is necessary to surround yourself with people that are positive, that know how to get through things, that will add value to your life, and you set your goals, and you be positive, and you be forward-facing. Okay? You have to set your goals. If you don't set your goals, it's just a wish in your head, and you're never going to get there. Write them down, put them in front of you. No matter what happens, you will find a way. Okay? So that first F, be forward-facing. So your task to be more forward-facing today is to go home and create a goal list. Okay, whether it be for business, for your health, for your family development, whatever it is, write it down. Start by writing it down. Okay, then you focus on trying to achieve that. Be forward-facing. The second finger, if I hold it like this, it points up. It requires me to have faith. You need to have faith in something bigger than you. Something in life that answers all the questions. Okay, the questions that ultimately are important. What happens when I die? What am I here for? Why is my family like it is? Okay, everything. Decide where your faith point is, what is bigger than you, and build strength in your faith. Do what you need to do. Go to church, pray, do whatever it is, but build your faith. Remember, the faith is our moral and our values foundation. Okay, the faith is what tells us I'm worth getting up for. The faith is what tells you I'm going to do this but not this. The faith is what tells you I care and I'm going to help. Okay, if you have a big challenge and things collapse like they did for me in my life, it's your faith foundation that stops you from falling. You never go lower than that foundation. Because that foundation told me I was worth fighting for. Okay. So, we're going to be forward facing. We're going to strengthen our faith. The third finger, excuse me doing this, is this middle finger. Okay, and I actually use it like this because immediately when you use this middle finger, you focus. The third F on the path to resilience is to have focus. Okay, by human nature, we cannot focus on more than 3 things at one time. Okay, so don't set yourself billions of things to attend to at one time. Focus on the most important 3 things. When you've done those, add the next 3 things. But focus. Whatever you focus on in life will grow. I can assure you of that. Okay. If you focus on the world is so terrible, South Africa's going down the drain, there's load shedding, there's whatever, guess what happens? Your life gets more and more full of those things. If you focus on there's opportunity for me, there's space, we're caring people, there might be something, whatever you focus on, if it's positive, it's going to grow. Okay, so decide what your focus points are, focus on them, don't lose focus, and get going with where you want to go. The 4th finger is your ring finger, and the ring finger signifies relationships. My family, my friends, my fellowship. You have to take time and make time to build relationships that are worthwhile. Okay, it takes 2 to build a relationship. Alright, and you have to find those people that are trustworthy, that are helpful, that believe in you, that will help you and support you when things go wrong, and you have to spend time with them. You have to find a way to build relationships with them, and you have to strengthen those. Time like this is important for that. Okay, this is part of the fellowship. You have to connect with people that are going to believe in you and help you going forward. Because believe me, when things go wrong, and they will at some point, when they go wrong, it is your family and your friends and those that you've built good relationships with that will never leave you. Okay, they will be there to be your strength and your support and lift you up if you need it. And then the last little finger is the baby pinky finger, and it is for fitness. Now, when I talk about fitness, I don't talk about being, the Comrades Marathon runner, although if that's what you want to do, knock yourself out. I talk about being completely fit. Okay, your mental health needs the care that it needs. Your emotional health needs the care that it needs. Your physical health needs the care that it needs. This means that we need to pay attention to how much sleep we get, what nutrients we are getting in our body, and are they the right things for us. We need to make sure that we are eating regularly the right things, that we are exercising as we need, that we get whatever we need. If you need to talk out things with somebody, please go and find that somebody and talk things out. Okay? Your fitness must be your whole self. Because if you cannot rely on yourself, on your body's health, on having had enough sleep, on having enough energy, on being well enough, when things go wrong, we fall down. Okay? You have no reserves on which to solve things. Alright? So that is the 5 points of resilience. If you work on each of those things, just a little bit each day, and you continue to do that for your whole of your life, you will build super resilience within yourself. If you just have those things, and they don't have to cost you money, they only cost you thought and a bit of time, if you build those things into your life, no matter what comes along, you will have what you need to build back and come back stronger. And in fact, you'll find that if you practice that over time, you won't only come back stronger, but you won't fall as far. Suddenly those things that were world-ending just a few years ago are things that you take in your stride now. Okay, suddenly all those super sensitivities to things that people were saying and doing, they no longer play a role, because you know where you're going, you know what you're contributing, and you know how to get there. And so you focus and you keep going. So remember, forward facing, grow your faith, focus, family, friends and fellowship, and fitness. Build each of those each day in some way, and you guys will be unstoppable. Thank you.